Bashco time.
All the things that you need for your home and prices so low you will never need alone at Bashco.
Tell them.
At Bashco.
Where you shopping?
Appliances, houseware, furniture and rugs, gifts and linens and glass
All
and
them
mugs
things
at
at
Bashco.
Where you shopping?
At Bashco.
Tell them.
Whether they north or south, whether the east and the west,
Everywhere.
Bashco them all over, they must be the best at Bashco.
Where you shopping?
At Bashco.
Tell them again.
At Bashco.
At Bashco.
At Bashco.
The store that gives you more.
Welcome to the Bashco Show today, guys. Whether you're watching early in the morning, in the afternoon, late at night on social media, welcome and thank you for being here with us today. Now, we are in the month of April. This is awesome April as a part of Bashco Blowouts, and there are a number of very exciting things happening here in Orange Street, but across all Bashco locations. I want to take some time to tell you all about it. First of which is we are in I don't think we've ever done something like this before, and I wanted first to give kudos to the team here at Orange Street for putting together a very, very nice display with some flowers, and then you have like flowers of the pricing. But it's very, very interesting and very exciting. We have a great special deal, an awesome deal, an amazing deal, whatever you want to call it, on all Liby and Titan soap powders. So if you're looking for an excuse to wash up the whole place with soap powder at your house, April is the time for it. So come with me. We're going to look at what we have available. We're going to start on the Titan side. So what we have done over here, guys, is Titan and Liby soap powders come in 3 sizes for your convenience. We have the 500 gram, we have the 1 kg, and we have the 3 kg sizes. Titan comes in 3 fragrances as well. So we're going to take a look at those. And it's really displayed very nicely for everyone to look at here. So this is the lemon scent. I think this is a very popular scent because lemon has always been a traditionally good, clean scent for clothing, for linens, for whatever you're using. And I like that. It has a brightener to keep whites bright, kind on colors, bioactive green enzymes, and it is gentle on fabric, which is not common in a soap powder. Traditionally, soap powders are considered a more harsh type of cleaning. So we have the lemon and we have the cherry scent. Now the cherry scent is more of a florally, fruity based scent. Very, very popular. I mean, calling them popular is a bit of an understatement because we can't seem to keep these things in store. We'll try our best to make sure there's consistent availability. And yes, I'm deliberately delaying telling you guys the price. But let's look at the back. So it has directions and it has the ingredients, keep it very, very simple. And, that's interesting. Package is recyclable where facilities exist. So, part of that whole process. Didn't realize that. That's awesome. All right. Good. And now we're coming towards what is the mountain scent. So, some people would have called this original or plain because when we first started bringing in the Titan laundry detergent, mountain was the only scent we got it in. But now we have the other scents. So, we have mountain as well. This is I want to say this is the original and most popular of the scents on the Titan line. But let's look at the prices now. So the 500 gram, like I said, we have a great special, an awesome April special going right now. It was $155 per bag of the 500 gram, and that goes for all fragrances. And now it is just $117. That's a really great saving, guys. I mean, whether you want to add it up or calculate it, just one bag, that is, you're talking almost $40 of saving right there. Okay? And then you have on the 1 kg bag, it was $295, now it's $222. Another very, very big savings. That looks about $73 in savings per bag. Hooray, mathematics. Math counts. You're welcome for that. And now we get to the 3 kg. This is the stalwart in all of the sizes of our soap powders. And we're going to go to the Liby as well and look at it. The 3 kg is very popular. I mean, right before we started the show, guys, there was a lot of people. This was higher right before we started the show. A lot of persons because it's a very effective, very efficient detergent powder, and it is a great price. So this was $860 all the way down now to $645. That is $215 of savings. Hope my math is correct. I'm not embarrassing myself. But $215 of savings just with the large bag alone. So that is really, really great for your saving right now. This is for the entire month of April at all Bashco locations as a part of Awesome April. let's go over here because it continues into the Liby soap powder. So yes, someone might ask, why do you have two brands of soap powder? Why do you have two different scents of soap powder? And because people have their favorites. People have their favorite scent and they've been using it. I mean, some people even buy both, right? Liby only comes in one fragrance, but it does come in the same sizes as the Titan detergents, okay? So here we have again the 1 kg, sorry, 500 grams is what I want to show you first. So same price, 117 is now the current price, it was 155. We also have the 1 kg and the 3 kg in the Liby. Now, the Liby is its own type of detergent. So I want to just turn this over. I will go through some of this stuff with you, right? This is a new formula. I mean, I should say new formula. If you've been buying Liby for all the years, you guys know it already. But it has anti-redisposition agents to prevent stain from redepositing onto clothes. What does that mean? So say, for instance, you have in your washing, you're doing your washing and there's stains on the clothes. Some stains would lift off of the clothes and then kind of redeposit onto other clothes inside that same load. So this has agents to try and prevent that from taking place. Very, very awesome stuff. Optical brightness keeps clothes bright as new. I know for some people you'll still want to opt to use your blue soap, whatever you want to, that's fine. But this has an agent to try and assist in keeping the brighter clothes bright. All right, floral freshness, mild on hands and fabric, phosphorus-free, environmentally friendly. All right, really, really good detergent. And again, this moves very quickly. We try our best to keep the shelf as packed as we can, but Liby detergent tends to move very, very fast. And again, like I said, in the three sizes, 3 kg, 1 kg, 500 gram, was $860 in 3 kg, now $645. Again, that is $215 of savings on a 3 kg bag. And guys, remember, this store is busy. We don't film when the store is closed. We want to give you that real feel like you're here shopping with us. So we always film when the store is open and busy. So we're taking a look around. I will try our best to kind of give you some displays up around to get you some excitement so you know you've come into the aisle of soap powder here at Bashco. So continuing to awesome April, and by special request, one of the things we have added or included or carried over for the month of April, and we're going to spend some time over there in a second, is our Nova television, Nova Smart TV specials. They are amazing specials. We're going to talk about the price, yes, but we're also going to talk about some of the features available on the smart TVs. 2 HDMI ports, a VGA port, oh, composite port. Hello. So, Nova Smart TVs. Now, you guys might remember we spent some time talking about them last year in 2018, and we had a big promotion surrounding Nova the brand and Nova televisions in what we call Nova November. But I figured let's spend some time telling you again about some of the amazing features available on a very well-priced smart television. So, let's talk about it. First, let's talk about ports. We'd like to spend some time telling you what you can connect to this TV. And I like this feature in here. Very different from other smart TVs. Other smart TVs won't kind of give you an idea in the GUI or the graphical user interface what the ports on the back look like. So if you have no experience with a TV, you'll have difficulty knowing, all right, what is the AV port, what is the antenna television port, what is the, that's a long thing to mean, composite, and what do the HDMI ports look like, and what does the VGA ports look like. But because of this really handy screen, which I'm navigating with this very nice remote, you kind of can see what the ports look like on the back, what the representation of them is. And of course then it does have its own applications. It is a smart TV, like I said, guys. This little notification up here means it is currently not connected to the internet, because a smart TV cannot be smart unless it has internet access. We kind of spoke about that last year. So it has different capabilities. It has an app list. It can play your own media devices. This is the sourcing functions on the left here that we spoke about. And what I like about it as well is, as you install apps on it, say you want to install some media streaming apps or even some video game apps, you can actually set them on the home screen for easy navigation. Now this is the 42-inch variety. Again, 2 HDMI ports. HDMI is extremely important if what you want is high definition content. Whether it's a DVD player, some newer cable boxes from most of the major cable providers out here, additional Android boxes if that's what you're using. All of these devices are best served connected to an HDMI port. And HDMI means high definition multimedia interface. It is the only cable that can transmit both high def video and high def audio on a single cable, right? That's all HDMI means, don't worry about it. Of course, if you have a traditional computer, maybe you want to connect your laptop computer to these type of TVs, they can use either the HDMI port or the VGA port. That's what they're designed for. These other ports listed would be for, well, this is if you just want to go straight to an antenna, that black or white coaxial cable or the antenna cable, or if you just want to put rabbit ears on top of the TV, that'd be the port you would use and the setting on the remote and the TV that you would use for it. Traditional AV, which look like this, right? That would be the red, yellow, white cables that come with some DVD players, some video game units. Some cameras also would use that. And then this, let me try and explain this a bit better. So what would happen before with this guy, okay? With AV cables, white and red represent mono and stereo audio, and the yellow is a composite collection of all the video on one stream. So you've taken all that video and put it onto one wire. In what are called component video, it splits that into red, green, and blue, which is traditionally how televisions interpret color. So there'll be a board inside here of what you call an RGB pixel frame, and different amounts of electricity and light are put through those to generate the picture that you see. So this is a better way to determine the color correctness and the definition for an image. All right, high definition, this might look like a simple plug-in box, but they're actually, I want to say, 13 individual pins that connect to the television and to the cable, and each has its own video and audio source. So that kind of gives you an example of how those things work. All right, guys, so this, like I said, is the 42-inch version, and I'm very excited about this part of it. The 42-inch TV was $55,000. I'll take you guys over here. You can see I'm not making up things as I go along. Okay, can you guys see this? You can see that okay? The 42-inch TV was $55,000. For awesome April, it is now $41,250. So to make that sound really simple, it's very rare for you to find a smart TV right now in Jamaica that the size of the TV is whatever, give it a number. So 42, and the price for it is less than $42,000. Cool? That's one of the ways you could look at it to say, this is a really great price on a television. Okay, and we have a lot of them, guys, so don't worry, this is not something that's going to run out on us. If you need a smart TV, whether you want to use it for your home, maybe you have you want a monitor, a secondary monitor, which very, very useful for the 32-inch version. It doesn't take up too much space. The TVs are also very lightweight. No, this is not because of my bulging muscles. This is actually a very lightweight television, and I'm actually going to take the opportunity to bring it over to you to show you some of the stuff we're talking about. All right. Oh, I should have mentioned it has USB ports as well. So say you have your own content, media content, photos, video, audio, you want to play from the USB, it can do that as well. This is the component RGB video we were speaking of before. It also has an SD card slot. Most TVs now will not have that, and that's very, very useful for us. And down here you'll see your HDMI ports, your antenna connector, your VGA or PC connector there, your AV or composite in, your Ethernet port, so if you want to wire the internet to it, and of course your power. All right. The nice thing it also has, guys, is this little PC connector here. So when you're using a VGA connector, which would be your traditional style of monitor or computer connector, you'll see this connection. That will never carry audio. What you would need to do as well is have an, what do you call them? An audio jack, a jack cord. Is it 3mm, 8mm? My brain fails me, but that's okay. You guys know what I'm talking about. Standard audio jack. Plug it in from your laptop straight into this, and the audio will therefore come through your TV speakers along with the video coming through because of that VGA connection. All right, and these are fully mountable. And because they're so light, you can get almost any wall mount that can fit this size, and you don't have to worry about it. All right, really easy to put together as well if you want to use the legs. Very simple design. I like it a lot because it has that simple design right through the whole thing. All right. Okay, now let's get to what you guys really want to hear about regarding the Nova Smart TVs during Awesome April, and that is the price. I'm gonna go over here again, because I'm very, very agile. You can tell I'm very agile because I'm agile. So, here's the price. These 32-inch Nova Smart TVs were $36,000, and now they're $27,000. That is an amazing saving again for a TV right now in Jamaica, where you can talk about a TV size being whatever the inches are, times that by 1,000. If the price is under that, you've done extremely well for a smart TV, and there you go. I should also mention that the only difference in terms of the functionality of these two televisions is the size. The 32-inch TV has all of the application sources. It has just as many ports. It has pretty much everything the 42-inch TV does, and that makes it still a viable option. A lot of persons are concerned that if they buy a smaller TV, they're losing out on functionality. That is not the case with Nova. This is a great brand. We do offer you a warranty here at Bashco with the Nova televisions, and this special will be going on for all of April, and it is available at all Bashco locations. So don't feel like you have to come to Orange Street or Beckford Street or Spanish Town, because you know those are maybe the corporate area locations. You can go to any Bashco location and you can get these prices on the Nova Smart televisions. And I really, really, really encourage it, guys. I'll be completely honest, I actually own 2 of these between me and my father's home. These are amazing televisions. Can I speak to the gamers? If you are a gamer, you want a television that is effective on color ratios, which is your dynamic contrast between your dark colors and your light colors, because you want that depth. These do it, and these do it very, very well. Do not be confused about the fact that maybe you don't see a very large audio bar under here. The sound does extremely well from these very, very small, very, very lightweight televisions, and I personally recommend them. Can I get a thing like a stamp of approval? Omar stamp of approval. Can we do that as a thing? Bam! Omar stamp of approval on the Nova Smart TVs. Can we do that? So, bam! Bam! Omar stamp of approval on Nova Smart TVs. This is an Omar approved appliance. I recommend it personally. I think you guys would not could not be happier with it, especially because of the prices that we have them for Awesome April. We have some more stuff to show you guys, so stay with us. I'm gonna try and navigate out of this space. All right, guys, so I showed you the TVs, and to me, the two things always go hand in hand. Whenever you talk about TVs or watching TV, you need to also mention your snacks. And if you're anything like me and you grew up with Saturday morning cartoons, cereal in front of the TV was a big thing. So we're going to talk about that as well. At most Bashco locations now, guys, we have endeavored to provide you with a fairly good variety, a satisfactory variety, sometimes even an exceptional variety, if you're talking Spanish Town and wow, of food items. So we have your favorite brands in cereals. We have your Post, you have Kellogg's, even have Lasco, Nestle, and various other brands that you would be familiar with, and of course not just the brands but the types of cereal you want. So whether you're into the more healthier stuff, you want the sweeter stuff for your kids, whatever it is, we have you covered. And of course we also have the milks for it. And now we get to something that's very near and dear to my heart. That is cookies and snacks. I shouldn't say near and dear to my heart, near and dear to my stomach. That's probably more appropriate. And we do have a lot of these. So whether you're packing a lunchbox, whether you need the small package for your kids, or maybe you want something a bit larger to keep in your pantry, in your shelf, your little hidden stash at work. I don't know what, I don't mean that I have a hidden stash of snacks at work. I'm just saying maybe you do. Maybe you have a hidden stash of stuff that you don't want people to eat at work. Maybe you have one. You want to get some stuff like this for it. So of course your wafers, cookies, even different types of peanuts if that's what you're into. And then of course you come down to your chips, your crackers, your crisps, if that's what you want to call the potato style chips. Very big favorites for both kids and adults. We have them available for you. And come on the other side, now you have more of your regularized food items. So you have your oils, you have your canned goods. And guys, remember, canned goods are something you really want to keep around, because you never know when there'll be a situation where you need some type of hurricane supply, some type of ready supply of foodstuffs. All right, so we have all the canned stuff for you here. It's at Orange Street, and again, I mentioned at other select Bashco locations, you'll find this very wide selection of grocery items. All right, so come down the aisle. Again, we have your oil, you have your salt, you have your various oats and porridge mixes, your ketchups, pancake and waffle mixes and syrups, peanut butter, condiments. So you have your is that chocolate? Mayonnaise and then waters and juices and sodas. All right, so all of your favorite beverage options we have available as well. So whether you're a water person, you just want tons of water, maybe you want your flavored waters, maybe you are still drinking soda, like I admit I indulge in soda quite frequently even though I should not, and you want sodas, we have them available for you. Sodas, juices, more chips, if that's what you want. All right, we try our best to have a very good cross section of the various things. I know we're talking about lunch boxes again. Whenever I see, maybe I'm not the only one. Whenever I see the drinks like this, I think of kids. But remember also, if you're going to be in any of the downtown areas, maybe you have a birthday you need to cater for. Maybe you have an office party. Our locations that have all these food items would be a great option for you. We do have extremely competitive pricing on a lot of this food stuff, on all of the food stuff. All right. So again, we're talking about your lunchbox for the kids. Whether you need to get some small juice boxes, whether you need more, honey wheat biscuits, the crackers, the cookies, biscuits and crackers and cookies and the various types of good things to drop into your lunchbox. Also, you might be taking, you might be on a bit of a cost-saving measure for yourself as a parent, as a teacher. You want to carry your own snacks. You want to pack your own little lunchbox of stuff. One of the things, if you are, I know this might not make it look like it, but if you are on a getting healthy kick, you want to also make sure that you're not getting very hungry. So you have something to snack on, to munch on that is not necessarily a full meal, to make sure you're not getting hungry in the days. But we have a lot of stuff available for you as well. We have the large bags of the crackers and the cookies and various other items right down here, guys. The water crackers, your cream crackers by Excelsior. We also have the national cream crackers and water crackers. So we're making sure we're not leaving anybody's particular tastes out of our mix of foodstuffs for you. And over here, which I'm very glad we can stop on this now, we mentioned the office parties, we mentioned, say you're doing a little event. We do have also your sparkling flavored, sparkling non-alcoholic beverages, let's say it that way. So whether it's, you want to feel very fancy schmancy, you have a red grape, you have pink, blue, and then the various flavors, so Jamaican sorrel magic drink, that's very exciting. Of course, then your malts and the other stuff. So we have a very wide selection of grocery items. Very wide selection in a basket, grocery items for you, not me, for you to have for school or for work or for home. And at the end of it all, we have your ice pops. So I guess your whatever, I mean, different people call these things different things, but what the brand we have, guys, is the Snackitos Ice Pops. They're flavored juices inside the freezable packages. Very nice for kids. And listen, it's already getting hotter. We're not quite in summer yet, but it's getting there. So we have that stuff available for you as well. I'm picking them up for someone. I just get that. Just holding them for someone else. They're not for me at all. It's for that gentleman right there. I'm gonna give them to him. You forgot your groceries, sir. You don't want. I feel like this camera's trying to expose more of my private life than is absolutely necessary for the infomercial. Anyway, guys, so here we are. Please pay no attention to my. This is somebody else's stuff. It's not my. Anyway, so we are here. We have, along in Awesome April, we have a great special on bicycles. We have 25% off all of our bicycles. So now is a great time, especially after you've maybe eaten far too much snack food, like the wagon of snack food that I'm not going to personally devour. But maybe you have, and you want to get back on the train, or you want to get your kids involved in some outdoor activity again. It's a great time for that, because 25% off of all of our bicycles, guys. and you would know the prices for some of them already. This one is a 10,200, 25% off of that will be your price in Awesome April. Please do not depend on my mental mathematics on this time. I'm just going to tell you 25% off. Gonna work with that. Okay, guys? So various sizes. You're talking about from the 12-inch TPG children's bike. That's this one right here. Very popular. We have the basket bike, so you can carry anything in the back of it with you. And most of the smaller bikes come with training wheels, so you don't have to worry about having to secure or locate training wheels for the bicycles separately. Most of our bicycles will come with them, in the smaller ones especially. Okay, come right up now. So it is no real rule of thumb when it comes to trying to tie an age to a bicycle. What is actually more important is the size of the child, because you have some children who didn't get tall ever, but, you know, generally speaking, took longer to grow taller, so we would have used smaller bicycles. Not that I would have been using this bicycle when I was in university. Not that I should tell you that I used that size bicycle when I was in university. But anyway, we digress. So, like I said, the size of your child is more important. So some people will come into the store and they want to know, well, what size bike should I use for my 4-year-old, for my 5-year-old? It's kind of tough for us to tell you that if we don't know your height and the size and shape of your child. So it's better if you give us an idea of how tall your child is, and then our staff here will be able to better advise you of what size bicycle you should be working with, all right? So we come up the line now, you have your 16-inch S-crank bicycle, and that is the shape of the frame here. It's about stability and for different functionality of the bicycle, as it were. Okay, guys? Nice comfort grips here on the handle as well. As parents or as adults, I'm sure if you've had the experience, you want comfort on a bicycle because you yourself have fallen off of a bicycle far more times than you care to recall, especially in front of people on television. But, you know, they say, you know, things, they like to liken learning things in life as to, like, when you never forget, it's like riding a bicycle. I like to say it's like falling off of a bicycle. I don't remember how to ride necessarily, but I remember how many times I fell. Okay, various sizes again, and we have some different styles. I'm gonna I want to bring this one out for you, but it's different. It's almost like a retro blue and pink design. It looks like one of those retro bicycles that you've seen when you were a child, when you had that thrill of riding your bicycle around your neighborhood. This kind of captures that feel for me of back then, when it was all simple and it was all fun. And because we know that is more increasing in popularity, we have the more hardened steel. This looked like I want to say this is not a mountain bike, a street bike. I don't know much about them, guys, but these are much more sturdy. They're much more adult size than you would say for the lower ended bicycles. All right, we also have, this is like a mountain bike, the way this is laid out to be. All right, really, really nice stuff. And so we encourage you guys to come in while we have 25% off of the bicycles. Now is a great time, like I said, to come in and get a bike, whether it be for your child or maybe you yourself want to get back into that active lifestyle yourself. Maybe you want to bike to work. Maybe you want a great opportunity to get back onto your own physical fitness road. So we saw a lot of stuff today. Very, very great things for Awesome April. And again, at all Bashco locations, not just the one you see here on TV with us, guys. We saw the Liby and Titan soap powders are on an amazing deal for Awesome April, and so I encourage you to come and check it out for yourself. We saw the Nova TVs, which have the Omar stamp of approval on the Nova smart TVs, 32 and 42-inch smart TVs. Come and get them in Awesome April while that price is available, guys. I'm encouraging you. Just come and check it out when you can. And we have a lot of groceries, whether for your home, for your kids, for your family, and very important, I don't want to forget to tell you guys, April 27th, we will be in Santa Cruz for our Bashco Customer Appreciation Day. You asked for it, and the appreciation events are rolling out to a store near you. So please be with us on April 27th in Santa Cruz. We have a lot of fun stuff planned for you. Remember to follow us on all of our social media feeds, www.facebook.com/BASHCO, at Bashco Jamaica on Instagram and Twitter, and me at Omar Bashco, to see where we're going to be and what we're going to be doing. Thank you for being with us, and we will see you next time. I'm going for my wagon. It's my wagon. Yes, it's my snacks. Yes, don't judge me. It's not nice to judge. Not so no judging zones. What it is.
Bashco time.
All the things that you need.